Yeah, Jeff, you know that the race between Jon Ossoff and David Perdue has certainly been a contrast of styles, a contrast of personalities even, and for most of the last year, a very stark contrast of politics. Republican David Perdue is a 71-year-old multimillionaire and former Fortune 500 CEO who lives on Sea Island. Democrat Jon Ossoff is less than half Perdue's age, a business owner who graduated from Paideia.
The responsibility is ours.
Perdue embraces small government and Donald Trump.
You have the power.
Ossoff wants government-backed health care and describes the president as a disgrace. This fall, Ossoff tweeted a photo of him dining at Slutty Vegan. Perdue responded with a picture at Waffle House. Over the air, each candidate and his backers have spent tens of millions of dollars delivering downright apocalyptic messages about the other guy. On the ground, Perdue's tour bus is unmistakable when it circles through small towns in Georgia. Yet his stops are closely guarded by his campaign. Perdue's unwillingness to answer questions has become part of the campaign fabric.
Senator, can you stop and answer a question right quick before you go, please?
We gotta go, thanks. Y'all have the power to make all of this happen.
Meantime, Ossoff, who produces investigative documentaries, is almost always ready to respond to questions, frequently with well-disciplined talking points.
But Senator Perdue should denounce these attacks on our electoral process.
7.5 million jobs were created.
Perdue's business stock profits during his 6 years in the U.S. Senate have been a mainstay of Ossoff's argument against his reelection. Yet Ossoff's willingness to sell documentaries in China and the Middle East make him unfit for office, according to Perdue. Perdue has said his second term in the Senate will be his last. The question is whether he will have won that term after the runoff votes are counted this week. And it's worth remembering that Democrats are very optimistic about Ossoff potentially flipping this race. But in so doing, look at a couple of data points from the November election, which shows that Joe Biden got more votes than Ossoff did by about 100,000 votes. And while Joe Biden flipped the state, it will be a tall order for Ossoff to pull it off again in this coming week. Back to you.
Doug, I think that picture of the Slutty Vegan and Waffle House pretty much sums up how this political cycle has gone in 2020 into 2021. Agree or disagree with that?
Well, I think, you know, it's just a great study in contrast of Ossoff being at a black-owned entrepreneur in Town Place and Perdue, a traditionalist, going with the broad brush.
Both those restaurants are terrific. I can attest. Thank you, Doug.